My three favorite were Hey Arnold, The Wild Thornberries, and As Told by Ginger.
Voltron, of course. Voltron was everyone's favorite show growing up as a kid. When I was young, I mean, I think growing older now, I get it now. But the whole being a team of people coming together with like special powers, and they all had to come together to form this one machine that would solve problems, and each one of them by themselves couldn't really get that done. I used to find that very cool, and I always used to wish I had friends like that too.
Well, every time when it was about to end, Wilma throws him out of the house and he says, "Wilma!" Yeah, that was funny.
I believe the cartoon that children watch today are not as good as the cartoons we used to watch during that time. Yeah, they were epic cartoons.
It was more fun, and there was like more imagination, and I just found it more entertaining because nowadays cartoons are more violent.
A bit more violent, a bit more like hocus pocusy, if there's any word like that. Just not as innocent as the cartoons I remember when I was growing up.
Yeah, I fully support that idea because the whole thing is now is like there's so much violence and the message is construed like through that violence and through the language that's used. It's not for kids. It's more like for adults, and the cartoons that we used to watch, those were for kids. The message was very clear. It was either to like, oh, give kids advice or help them with friendships or let them learn something new, or it was just to entertain. But once today, there's way too much violence involved and the wrong language. So I'm fully in support of bringing back those older cartoons.
I don't think so. As much as I love cartoons from then, and I love cartoons today, I think every era has its own creativity and stimuli, as it were. The kids back in the day, Voltron was a really groundbreaking concept because we didn't have the idea of giant mechs that did things. Now it's a very common concept, so they need new things. I think it's better to move forward, concept-wise, technologically, what's possible creatively, from a creative standpoint, as opposed to going back for nostalgia. The art form and the entertainment form does not progress that way.